Sunday, Soul Tribe. Whew, I have to admit, I was a little worried I wasn't going to be able to get on. I got banned for my last video for a little bit, and I even got an email saying they had taken it down, but it's still up for me. Maybe it's not for everybody else. It was a little inappropriate, but I marked it 18 and up, so nobody could get on it unless they were over of age. And on top of that, I demonetized it, so not really sure what happened there. What's going on with my focus? So how are you guys doing? Good morning, Shallow Radio Lady. Hello, Keisha, Muse. Hello, Sister Caitlin. Veronica. I'm so excited. Amity of Avalon. Hello, darling. Pacificate. Hello, my darlings. So, anyway, I got banned for a little while, and that kind of put me in a tizzy and in a funk. And then, I also got over this sickness. I've had this croupy cough for a while. And just living cyclically, really going within. This has been an intense year for all of us. For me, it's been a lot of focus on my stability. Just me, my stability. So it's been a year of isolation for me, with or without the coronavirus. It began as that. And I'm kind of integrating it all. I'm really looking at it. I'm really integrating it. I'm journaling finally. When you reach certain points within your spiritual growth, it just opens up a new door for a whole new path of challenges and growth for you to do. And I've really been looking at my own places where I've let myself down. Right? Self-destructive behaviors and patterns throughout my life, things that I've revisited in maybe different ways with different people, different situations, are all starting to tell this story that I am so tired of, right? They're telling this story that I'm really tired of this story. And I have an option here. Do I want to stay on this path? Because I definitely can continue this story. But the thing is I know how it plays out. And I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for that. May be scarier. It may be, who knows what we're going to get into when we truly change an old cycle, right? And that's what this year has been about. Bringing us down, taking us within so that we can look at ourselves and look at the choices we've made, look at the story that we are subconsciously telling ourselves. Ancestral ties, all of it binding together, right? And I'm feeling this energy of, and this can be the hardest thing to do sometimes, hold still. It's like things are still being woven, right? So many of us have changed our mindsets this year, and that is truly changing the world around you. It is reweaving your destiny. So, the void, right? Going into the void, seeing the bigger picture, and your precious and integral part in it, in this whole story, right? So today we're going to pull a few Starseed cards. If you are new to my channel, one of these will resonate more than the others. It's like pick a card, go off of your gut intuition. You might get a twirl in the belly, a clench in the heart, a lump in the throat. Something will say, ooh, negative or positive reaction. Listen to what is said there. Okay, so we'll pull 3 of them and one for the soul tribe. See kind of like where we're at right now in our energy and what we're walking into in this next week. Okay, and I want to talk about a few changes since I've been doing this going within to my YouTube channel. It's really nothing too big. I'm going to be getting a lot more authentic on here. I know, right? So I'm really feeling like I put too much pressure on myself to follow some kind of mold of tarot reader. Okay, this is my channel, our channel. Of course, I love suggestions and everything, but I'm going to start doing timeless readings. So all of my readings from here on out for every sign will be timeless. That doesn't mean I won't do a monthly when I'm feeling that, or even sometimes twice a month if I'm feeling that. But it allows me to flow with the channeling. Some signs, there may be more than one message that month, and they may be like, hey, we need a bonus reading for Aries, or we need a bonus reading for Pisces or Virgo, whatever sign it is. I'm going to start flowing much more intuitively with my readings, especially whenever my downloads are coming in. Because sometimes I get too wrapped up in I need to do these horoscopes this month, and instead of flowing with what Spirit wants to say through each sign and the order of which Spirit wants to put those signs in, I try to follow some structure. Now, I do like structure and I do need more of it in my life, but I feel like that's not so much based around my creative abilities. I don't want to structure my creative abilities. I want to structure my morning routine, my evening routine. I want to structure my self-care routine, but I don't want to structure my creativity, right? So I encourage all of you to look at where maybe you're boxing your creativity in. Structure is a beautiful thing, but it can truly hinder us on a creative scale, right? It puts us in a box. Okay. So that's one of the big ones right now. We'll talk about some of the other ones in some follow-up videos. It's not really pertinent right now. Okay. I still am going to be doing 2021 readings. That's probably what I'm going to spend the rest of this month doing, is that your 2021 readings for each sign. I'm going to talk with Spirit about it, meditate with Spirit over it, how they want to do this spread. And it's going to be designed so that each of you, if you listen to your sun, moon, rising, you should be able to receive some type of personal message for you in there. Okay? Okay. Spirit. I call in all spirit guides, ascended masters, passed on loved ones of the light, to bring your messages now for these beautiful humans making their way through this incredible, crazy story. What is your message for them now? Please give them indicators of their card. First card, please. Deep cellular healing. Arcturus energy. I feel like I have some Arcturian guides in here a lot, so many of you may have some Arcturian in you. Physical and emotional healing. Deep cellular healing. This is, if you are living cyclically, December is the time for this. Deep cellular healing. We even have this beautiful holiday season where it gives you that extra twinge of magic in your heart, right? Deep cellular healing. If you want to truly be like the world, look at the trees around you. They're all dead right now, but they're not dead. They're sleeping. They're regenerating. This is what you are meant to be doing right now, regenerating for this upcoming spring where you're going to blossom again, right? Okay, we'll pull clarifiers for all of those, and I'll show them all again at the end so you can kind of figure out which one's speaking to you most. For me and for a lot of people in the soul tribe, it's going to tell a story. So most of these cards will speak to you, but there may be one that they want you focusing on specifically this week. Some of that energy this week, or something to remember. That was too many, but one flew over there. Let's try it again. That was way too many. It was about half the deck. I'm not going to keep this one, but I'm going to say it. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings are coming to you. For somebody really going through it out there, you will survive this. If you're in this cave, you will survive this. Inner Earth has you supported. I feel like that message needed to go to someone more specific out there. Okay, Spirit. Next message, please. Okay, I felt that out. I'm sorry. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. I'm sorry. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. It's a pretty imagery, isn't it? One more card, Spirit. One more card. 2, right? When I try to, you see, they won't even let me do my own thing. They're like, this is not your show, girl. See, trusting my intuition, right? Inner Earth, you'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. One staying in. So someone out there, this is for you. I'm going to put it back where it was when it came out because I feel like I kind of put my ego in on that. Next one that came out was Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. You are a child of the cosmos. For those of my wisdom seekers out there, my mystics, the wisdom of the universe lies within you. You don't have to seek outside of yourself for it. It's already within you. Okay? So, I'm going to cut the deck. And for the whole soul tribe, surrender. Holding the opposites and extremes of life. Fall into my arms. Surrender. Holding the opposite and extremes of life. Interesting. I have to read that one. I haven't read that one before. Let's go ahead and read that one for the whole soul tribe, and then we'll go through your cards and clarify them. Fall into my arms. This is for the whole soul tribe. Empathetic starseeds are here to shift the world through their physical presence alone. They don't need to do anything beyond being here, thanks to the energetic change in their that their physical presence causes. Due to their highly sensitive nature, empathetic starseeds can struggle with being on Earth and in their physical body, in any physical body. Many are prone to addiction and depression or tend to mistake other people's feelings and moods for their own. I can claim that. How many of you out there have done that? Natural introverts, they tend to prefer spending time alone or in small groups. Crowds can be overwhelming for them. If this card appears, consider lightening the load energetically. Do not put yourself under such pressure to go out into the world. Be gentle with yourself. Allow extra time and care to recover energetically. If you're feeling pressured to keep at a certain pace, this is what I started about earlier with my YouTube channel. Instead, put on the brakes and treat yourself like a precious baby. Do whatever you can to take the pressures of the world off of your plate. Switch off and switch back on. In today's world, it is normal to feel that we should be doing more. But perhaps being present in our life is all that is being asked and expected of you, right? Sometimes when things are still being woven and you are meant to be still right now, you're going to miss one of those portals. Sometimes being still is the hardest thing to do, but waiting, right? We get addicted to the new. We get addicted to the new, to the change. We are in such a rapidly and fast changing world. Our brain neurons are addicted to that constant change in our TV shows, in our videos that we watch online, right? Sorry, got nose tickles. They're coming through, y'all. They're coming through. Okay. This could be a phase you're going through or simply how you're being called to live your life. If your work involves giving to others, right now you're being called to keep something for yourself. You don't need to transmute it all. It's okay to look after your own growth and healing before feeling you should offer it to the world. Indeed, it is necessary if you want to continue to do so sustainably. So for my energetic starseeds out there, for those of you who your energy affects others simply by being around them. Have you noticed some people are more easily triggered by you? Have you noticed that your energy just simply being around them triggers them? Not necessarily always in a bad way. Sometimes people just open up and blab their story to you, right? That for some reason you just open them up. And some people may be triggered badly by it because they're intensely closed off and they don't understand why they're opening up like that. And then there will be others who will feel that and they're like, ooh, I love this. I've been waiting for something to open me up, right? Either way, you must be conscious of what are your own feelings and what are others' feelings. What are they responsible for and what are you responsible for? You must also be conscious that either way, you are going to become energetically drained if this is an issue for you. So you have to take care of yourself in a very personal manner. Your self-care routine should be very personal to you. It should not be one that you found online or in a book. Yes, get your ideas from there. Absolutely expand your self-care plan, right? But I like to have a quick one for when I'm at, everybody's going to wake up in a hurry sometimes. Everybody's going to wake up late for something sometimes. So you need to have like a mini quick one that you can do real quick and feel like you at least got to the base of it. And then you can have a more expanded one that when you have more time on mornings, right? Have a few different kinds that you can jump into, right? Self-care routines for morning and evening can drastically change your life. They keep you centered in the present so that you can feel the shifts of the universe happening, right? A very quick meditation in the morning and in the evening. 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the evening as a start is a great, great start. And some people never change that, and that's great too. They still get stuff out of it, right? One of my big ones that I must do every morning and evening is blow my nose, hawk a loogie, and wash my face, brush my teeth, right? I have to clear my throat, clear my sinuses before I go to sleep and when I wake up. It's so helpful for me. So I don't know, what to each their own, but you got to have your things that you know are important, that help you sleep better. They help you, when you sleep better, you dream better, you process better, and you rest better, right? And that's just a better charged battery instead of having one of those faulty chargers that you have to wiggle around to make it work, right? So first card out was deep cellular healing. Figure out which one is speaking most to you. Like I said, though, it's likely these are going to tell a story. Deep cellular healing, Arcturian energy. If you resonate with this, I'll read a little bit. If you resonate with it, look up the Arcturians and some information on that star system. Might give you more information. Arcturians generally work with codes a lot, like codes. And so they'll speak with their hands a lot, and you'll see them like making it's like they can see the energy that they're creating with their fingers. Inner Earth. You'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. For those of you going through this right now, Inner Earth, you will survive this. And new solutions are going to be present to you. I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. I'm interested in that one too. It's like buzzing every time I touch it. Okay, so for deep cellular healing, I'm just going to read a little bit of these. Your body knows how to heal. Healing is your natural state. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner and outer, has been out of alignment. If you're suffering from a mystery or chronic illness, don't allow yourself to think you've done something wrong. It says, if this card has made its way to you, you're being called to focus on your healing in practical ways, to prioritize your health, to be kind and tender to your miraculous body, to give yourself the grounding and care that you need, to put your body first, to nourish yourself as you would a newborn baby, and to treat yourself with tender care. Wow, it says you may be called to switch things up with your body or emotional well-being. Listen to your intuition on this. Meditate on it. Do a body scan, right? Do a mental body scan and see what's triggering. See what you feel. See where you need to focus. Your body will tell you so much about your psyche as well. Okay, what do they want to say? Is there any clarification for deep cellular healing? Please clarify deep cellular healing. Two cards came out. Huh. Okay. The Hanged Man. It's time for a timeout, right? The Hanged Man. Also the card of 12, the 12th month, the end of the year. This is a time for going within. And look, he's not being forced to do this. He is doing so. The red standing for passion, the blue for spirituality. We see the halo around his neck, right? Look at what else came out. He's doing so for enlightenment. Sometimes being still, the hardest thing to do, caring for this vessel. When this vessel's clogged up with, maybe too much drinking or too much pot or, just not exercising enough, not moving around enough. Whenever that happens, it slows down the channel that brings you this enlightenment. Just slowing down, treating yourself like a baby. Treating yourself like a baby. Remember, these are farts in the wind. Sometimes if you're moving too fast, next card out, sometimes when you're moving too fast or stuck in the funk, right? In the stinking thinking. Interesting. You might miss out on this. They're just asking you to slow down, do your journaling, do your self-care, right? Deep cellular healing. These are clarifying deep cellular healing. They're saying that you will be receiving those downloads that you've been waiting for as you clarify this beautiful channel. Clear it, take care of it, drink water, maybe do a fast, a short fast. Make sure that you Google it and you do research on it and you know what your body can handle. And just clear this out. Do a headstand every day. Switch up that blood flow. If you can't do one unsupported, just do it up against the wall. Hang upside down on your bed. Go outside and do some cartwheels. Run around barefoot, right? Okay. Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginning. You'll survive this. Like, I can't think of a card that says that more. You'll survive this. Inner strength, right? And she's not forcing her way through. She's not like that 9 of Wands, like, I'm coming through, right? You'll survive this. And not only did this not happen to you, it happened for you. Not only will you survive this, you will thrive because you survived it. You needed this for your future to thrive. You needed this lesson, and I know that it's not fun to hear that when you're going through it. But not only will you survive it, you're going to come out so much more powerful. She is powerful not because she's forcing that lion's mouth open. She's allowing. She's doing it with love. She knows that there are eternal ups and downs, and she's flowing with it. 8s are also about manifestation. You're manifesting your reality. And remember, things are being woven. You will survive this. Next year, the year 5 is the year of great change. 9 of Pentacles. You're going to get everything you ever wanted. You're going to get everything you ever wished for. Not only will you survive this, but you will come out it so much stronger, moving from this 8 and into this 9. This thing you're going to look back on when you're here and say, ooh, I'm glad that happened. I know it's hard when you're going through the funk of it to remember that. But we all know that there are things that have happened in our lives. And it's strange to say that you're thankful for them happening. Even if it's not that you wanted them to happen, but you're thankful for the lesson that was received there. That is mastering the inner strength card. Having true thankfulness, true gratitude for the lesson you learned, and then you will manifest this reality that you've been waiting for. I'm sorry. Defenselessness and righting past wrongs. I'm sorry, defenselessness, and righting past wrongs. I'm only going to be doing one ritual this month. on the 21st of December. Okay, so if you want to be included in that, make sure that you include when you donate to my channel what you want to manifest and what you want to release. Okay, if you donate $5 or more to my channel, put in the comment section of PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. It's all at the top of my description box. What you want to manifest for this upcoming year and what you want to release for this upcoming year. It's so funny that the wishes card came out while I was talking about that. And we also had the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, 4. I'm sorry. Defenselessness. Somebody was balancing something with a lot going on. I feel like the circumstances under which however much pressure was going on there. Yeah. Let's read a little of this one because I'm interested in this one. I haven't read it. I'm sorry. We're living in divisive times. When we are hurt and triggered, we tend to see things as a personal attack rather than an opportunity for healing, right? What was I saying earlier? You may sometimes trigger people. And this is, remember that this is where they're coming from. They are feeling a personal attack just because you're energetically triggering them. It may not have even been anything you say. If we are to find true peace and unity, we need to drop our defenses and see things outside of right and wrong. All souls, as souls, we intrinsically remember unity and yearn for it on this earth. It is within you. Perhaps this is why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite. But it is crucial to remember that we cannot simply bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness are here. This is one of the greatest challenges for starseeds. To bring about unity, we must first acknowledge the ways in which we and the world have been divisive, personally, ancestrally, and collectively. Personally, you, ancestrally, your family line, and collectively, right? The shadows, hate, wounds, separation, severing, wrongs, and sadness. You may be called to explore how you or your ancestors or your society have consciously or unconsciously inflicted pain on others, right? So I very much urge you, for those of you who may have been triggered by this, yes, this may be on a personal level for you. Find the healing there. Find the healing, whether it's you that's meant to forgive or for you to say, I'm sorry. Find the growth there. Find the opportunity for amazing healing there. You will not believe how much you'll be rewarded. Right? What else for I'm sorry? And it is a choice. This is about it being a choice. This is your world around you. Right? It is a choice. You cannot, if you continue to remain defensive, you will continue to remain alone. Unity, for unity to show, we have to drop our defenses. And I understand, I am not saying that it makes anything okay if things have happened to you. I know there have been serious traumas in many of your lives. The healing and the forgiveness is for you. It's for you. And that's the first step to unity, is if each one of us were to heal ourselves, we'd already be unified. It starts with you. And then look at your ancestry and look at the wounds that have cycled through over and over, right? We've talked about this before, right? Overeating, alcoholism, molestation, things like that, right? I don't want to get too much into it. I'm probably already going to get demonetized as it is. I don't want them to block me again. But think about what's gone through your family and what you have an opportunity to heal. My mother has healed an ancestral wound. I have healed an ancestral wound. My son is in the process of healing an ancestral wound, right? You don't have to take it all on yourself. You don't have to take it all on yourself. Death, second coming, this is the time, right? This is the time for true transformation to occur. You have to let that death come to you, to these defenses, to forgive where you can, and to say, I'm sorry. right? And to say, I'm sorry. Okay, child of the cosmos, last card. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. I told y'all it's going to tell a story, right? The child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. For those of you new here, I can't answer the comments a lot, but I do go back and read every single one of them. I love y'all's conversations. Child of the cosmos. I guess we better read just a little bit of it, huh? It's a pretty card. There's a mysterious force that governs all of life, an intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and the tides and seasons when to come and go. That intelligence is within you too. It was there before you drew your first breath, and it will be there well beyond your last. It is the part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It is harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it, because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will. It is easy to forget that this intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from this pulse of life and fall into the pattern of believing that we are separate or feeling that we need to go it alone. We can also feel isolated as if we need to figure things out for ourselves, to rely on our own strength, right? You're being called to remember that the intelligence is within each and every one of your cells. To remember that you are a precious child of loving and gentle universe, that you have access to all intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities there ever were, are, or ever will be. And to remember that if flowers know exactly when and how to bloom, so do you, right? If a flower knows, so do you. Bottom of the deck, look at that. Second coming, I'm keeping that for child of the cosmos. Judgment, right? The time is now. Archangel Gabriel blowing his horn, waking us up after death to say it's time to rise again. Many people believe that the 21st is the end of the Mayan calendar, and that which not the world ends, the old order ends and the new order begins. And it's going to be beautiful. Doesn't mean there won't be some transitional hiccups, right? For those of us who have been kind of being woken up in the last few years, last 10 years, a lot of people have been woken. It will be more understandable. It'll be easier because we'll understand the process of what's happening more. But for those who have remained in the dark, there may be a lot of scary moments for them. Be kind with that. Remember unity. Remember to understand that their path is maybe different than yours. Please be gentle with the souls out there that are going to be getting triggered, that they're being forced to wake up because they weren't listening to their intuition to wake up, right? They didn't want things to change, right? And that's okay. Hold on, one more card. Oh, this is beautiful. I love this story, y'all. I love this story. We pulled. Okay, so for the child of the cosmos, intelligence of the universe is within you, right? That will be happening more and more. Keeping this vessel clean allows for clearer channeling, okay? Meditation is how you keep this brain clean of all that clogged upness. It's a word, right? So that you can hear the horn, right? It is going to open up every vessel within you. My cup overfloweth. Your joy and your peace will be profound. And this is the kind of portal you want to walk through, right? Healing those ancestral wounds also is going to be a huge step up into this 2021. If you haven't started this work, time to start it. If you have, fantastic. Keep it going so that you can get here, where these are memories, fond memories, where you can look back on your childhood no matter how rough it was and be grateful for the lessons and so thankful for the beautiful memories that you do have, right? Change your story. You're the writer. Change your story. If you don't like it, change it. It's on you now, right? It's on you. Let's pull one Isis card. I love you guys so much. I will be doing 2021 readings this month for the rest of this month. And as I said before, my readings going forward after this, for the most part, unless they are specialty readings, are going to be timeless. Are going to be timeless. Okay. We pull this card so much. I'm going to pull a different one just because I feel like, why? I don't know why, but we're going to keep it. Well, I mean, we're still going to keep it. Abundance of Sothis. Okay. Stellar blessings of the celestial goddess of abundance. Of abundance in every way, shape, or form. That's what they're trying to give us. That's what they're trying to say, that this end of the world, beginning of the new is all about. It's about giving us everything we want. This is heaven on earth, right? My cup overfloweth in love, in money, in family, in friends, in spiritual health, my body, my physical health, right? Let's pull one more. I feel like we've been getting that a lot. Spirit. One card. One Isis. Isis. One card for the soul tribe. Divine Sunchild. They're wanting to say blessings. Divine Sunchild. Blessings of the Sun Falcon. Let's read a little bit of that, and then we're going to close out this beautiful reading. I love you all so much. Thank you for being so patient with me during whatever the heck has been going on for the past 2 months. Sicknesses and getting blocked on YouTube. I'm going to have to start watching my mouth, I guess. Won't be able to talk about, if y'all were there for that last one, I can understand why it got flagged. But I was 18 and up, and it was Greek mythology. Okay, blessings of the Sun Falcon. The divine sun child, Horus, son of Isis and Osiris, flows to you now, beloved initiate. It is time to allow your life to flourish without limits, so let your light burn bright and without veil, just like midsummer sun burning without contest in the Egyptian desert. Blessings of the Sun Falcon herald the time when your divine legacy is being born. Ooh, your divine legacy is being born. And if you're changing your story, you're going to be seeing this. It is your time to burn bright. Horus, divine sun child of Isis and Osiris, was born out of impossible circumstances through the great devotion of his mother Isis and his loving determination to heal her husband and bring him back to life, to eventually become king of Egypt, defeating dark forces that would seek to destroy him and all that he loved with great triumph. It is a story of the divine hero of Egypt. It is also a metaphor for our inner world. Our divine feminine must stay true to her values of love, healing, and the triumph of creativity over destruction born of fear and hate. She must never give up her beliefs and her ideals. Our divine feminine is our body, whether man or woman, our inner values and ideals that make our hearts beat stronger and feel right within our belly. You know what I'm talking about. This is your story. Stop subscribing to the preconceived notions and the illusion of everything around you. It's really long, so I can't read the whole thing, y'all. I want to read a little bit at the end. This oracle, the oracle of the Sun Falcon, can also indicate a new and life-changing opportunity that it's on its way to you. When your heart sings, say yes. Do not give up until you have the success you desire. The sun will shine on you and you will succeed. Incantation to the Sun Falcon. Horus, Falcon of the sun, golden sun, my creative energies have begun to shine bright and strong. Help my creative projects along to fulfillment and completion pure with your will and light so sure. Horus, falcon of the golden sun, my success and winnings now come. Well, lots of abundance there. So if anybody's been having some issues with scarcity or not having enough, and maybe you've been really working on changing your mindset around that, especially if you've been working on your relationship to money and being thankful for what you do have, those take time, but expect some kind of change to come through. This is a lot of confirmation there. And for those of you who have really been, I'm just hearing this really loudly. If you have been changing your mindset around scarcity, like, ugh, there's never enough, to, I may not have much, but I'm blessed to have what I have. And even taking off that, I may not have much, I am so blessed to have everything I have. Being so thankful for each dish that you wash, right? For the hot water, whatever it is, being thankful for it in that moment, purely thankful. Imagine not having it for that moment, right? Especially when it's cold outside. I'm thankful for hot water heaters, y'all. So, for those of you who have been doing that, remember earlier in the beginning of the video when I said, it is so hard to stay still sometimes, but something's being woven. I think that was for some of you out there who've been changing your mindset. Please understand that you are reweaving your destiny. You've taken it apart and rewoven it. You're weaving a new destiny. Allow for these things to unfold. As your mindset has changed, you have changed the energy around you. You are manifesting whole new things by changing your mindset alone, right? Not saying I'm one day going to have that, because one day will always be another day, not today. Saying I am currently grateful for what I have. Changing your frequency will align you with the frequency of abundance, right? And for many of you, I'm seeing that coming in. So congratulations on that. I love you all so much. Like I said, end of this month, we're going to be doing December. For the rest of December, I'm going to be doing 2021 readings. And after that, my readings are going to be going more intuitive and timeless. And who knows what you'll be getting at that point. I'm going to try to get off that tarot schedule that's kind of always around, and do my own thing more. We will still be doing lots of readings, maybe even more, because I'm going to let loose a little bit. You know what I mean? I won't be so constricted, and I'll want to get on more. What else? I think that's about it. No, there was something else. Oh, remember, if you donate to my channel, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App in the description box. Tell me what you want to manifest and what you want to release. I'm doing one ritual this month, not new moon, full moon. I'm doing one ritual on the 21st for 2021 manifestations and release. So I'm going to do both, not just manifestation or release, but both of those. I know I say that word funny, especially for a Texan. Both of us. My son says it too. I don't know. It's weird. I manifest this reading to you. Love and light, my soul tribe. I can't wait to see you again soon. I have missed you terribly. I'm going to get on here and read everyone. Catch you on the flip side.